I wanted to take a second to sit down and talk about rejection as a filmmaker, specifically about dealing with rejection as a filmmaker. Recently, I applied for an internship at my local news station. I was really confident going in. I mean, I was nervous, but I was also confident. I felt like this was something sort of laid out for me. Like I was supposed to get this internship. That's not something I literally believed, but it felt like it. And I sent in a resume. I sent in a very good cover letter, and I got a phone interview that went really well. Then I had an in-person interview that also went really well. So I was super confident coming out of this, and they told me that 3 days after my interview, they would get back to me as to whether I got the internship or not. Those 3 days passed, and I heard nothing. I heard nothing from them. Okay, whatever, fine. You know, stuff happens. People are busy. It's the holidays. It's fine, whatever. Another day goes by, 4 days. Still nothing. Okay, all right, we're good. 5 days, nothing. We're fine. It's fine. It's all good. We're fine. 6 days, maybe we're fine. 7 days, I was like, okay, yeah, I did not get this job, did I? A whole week after they said they would get back to me, they sent me an email telling me what I had already figured out by myself. I did not get the internship. Ouch. If I had gotten an email like when I was supposed to telling me that I didn't get the job, I would have been able to move on much quicker. But the fact that I had to wait and the fact that I had to come to that conclusion by myself and accept it before even actually hearing from these people, it added salt to the wound. When I graduated film school, my default answer to people when they asked me what came next was that I was going to work at a news station. There's a filmmaker who grew up in my area, who now lives out in LA, who did that. They interned, they got a job, and that's how they made the money that they needed to go out to LA and get to where they are today. I wanted that and still want that to be my narrative, I guess. And so the fact that I didn't get this, really, it did hurt me a lot. We're told from a young age that we have to keep a positive mindset, and if we do that, things will work out. But the thing is, it's not always easy to stay positive in situations like this. And it's not easy to not ask yourself, why? Like, why didn't I get this? Who was better? I'm not going to get answers to those questions. And even if I did, they wouldn't be all black and white. And I know that. There are a million reasons why I didn't get this internship, a lot of which are in my control, and some of which, probably most of which, aren't. This is going to seem like a weird way to move on from that, but I want to talk about a YouTube video I watched recently while this was going on. When I was younger, like high school aged, I went through a little phase where I was really into philosophy and the concept of free will and stuff like that. And a video likening to that subject popped up in my feed for some reason. I clicked on it, and this was a video that featured Robert Sapolsky. See, now you see why I have my notes here. Here's the thing. I usually don't like watching these videos because I don't like it when smart people tell me that I don't have free will. And I don't like it because when smart people tell me I don't have free will, I almost have no choice but to just accept it because I can't argue with these smart people. These smart people usually have a lot of good points when it comes to this subject, so I try to stay away from it these days, but I clicked on this video for some reason, and it actually sort of got me out of the funk I was in because of this rejection. The reason why is because the science communicator in this video, Robert Sapolsky, he doesn't stop at saying that he doesn't think that we have free will as human beings. The interviewer goes on to ask, but do our actions matter? And Robert Sapolsky says, yeah, your actions do matter, and you shouldn't have a fatalistic attitude towards life because maybe you're not as in control as you want to be, because change is possible. That's really what stuck with me from this video that I want to try and push toward you. Change is possible. And the reason that applies to me, and it could apply to you in a situation like this, is because, sure, you're facing rejection now, but change is possible, and you're probably not going to be facing rejection forever. In fact, when you think about it, basically nothing stays the same. Change isn't just possible, it's inevitable.
I am inevitable.
that to me is uplifting. That helped me, even though the video is pretty existential, but I'm not going to focus on that part. There's a part of it that helps me, and we're going to stick with that, and that's what I'm going to share with you. I hope this video has been useful to somebody. It's at least been useful for me because I get to put my thoughts out somewhere. Thank you for watching, and I'll probably do something like this again.